Hi, I'm ZimZoe, and this morning I'm at Lime Street Station and the time is whatever that clock says, 20 to 11, yes, and our train is due at 5 past. You can see me just look off the corner there, like, she said it was due in half an hour and one's just left. Quick thoughts. We're headed to Borth again, woo! And I'm in quite a good mood this morning. For some reason I haven't been able to get stressed because I've only had like 2 days home from France. So it was like, France, come home, unpack that one, pack a new suitcase, and then off again. Me in the middle, you know, editing the vlogs. Sorry, I'm distracted because I want to show you this sign here because there are some great pictures in it. See, from like quite a distance away, it looks like a normal photograph. But all the people seem to be like stock photographs, and my favourite one is this guy over here who looks just, what am I doing here? I'm not quite sure. Either that or this guy in the far one who's like, how did I get here? Considering he's nowhere near like the end of the platform. But there's a woman with a dog. Look at the dog! Oh, where's blurry face grandma? Look, she could be the new monster in the next horror film. Sorry, I've just been analysing. But my main issue are these guys up here, because they've gotten all the way to that side of the platform, like way at the end of the train. How? The train doesn't even go, like, I understand like the people stood here because they're coming up and walking down. But these people walked up just to walk back again, and I know it's just a photograph with stock people in it, but it bugs me. Plus I've got like half an hour and nothing to do, so you know, why not analyse it? Might need the other side. Nah, this side's fine as well, because I get the same crazy effect I got on the way to, oh god, why couldn't Cardiff? There we go. And then she'll talk up again. But at least I haven't got Sarah's music blasting this time. Once again, we have arrived at wonderful Borth, and I can't see anything because my screen is completely black. Considering we would like predicted to get nothing but rain, this looks absolutely fantastic weather-wise. We've made it to the caravan site. There was our number, 56 Clywyd, and I've just walked all over the grass to get lovely wet feet. Woo, all over me Christmas socks. In the middle of September. Anyway, bought the caravan. It's a lovely little petite thing. Like, not sure if it's just me not being in the caravan for a while, but it seems smaller than the others. I should slow down a little bit. But it is, it looks very nice. Got microwave, as usual, you know, usual necessities, microwave, kettle, fridge, freezer, and actually it's a pretty decent sized freezer box this time around, because normally we can't fit anything in it, but that seems pretty good. Basic kitchen with all your glasses and cups, and then you've got the hallway of doom with 3 doors on it. This one is the bathroom. Toilet, little shelf for stuffs and things. Window, blind that will go to the floor. Shower, quite a big step up. And little sink. There we go, on to the next room, which is the single bedroom, but I mean it's got single beds. Oh, close that. And that. And that. Sorry guys. This isn't my room. I can't, after years of sleeping on the single beds, I refuse to anymore. So normally I end up sleeping on the bed that folds out in the living room, but I decided against that this year, and so I got given the double bed. Thing is though, that suitcase will not fit in there because, as you can see, it is the size of my knee, the gap between there. So it's one of those, you sleep on one bed, your suitcase sleeps on the other. But one of the greatest things is that if somebody's in this room and you open that door just at the right angle so it gets wedged between those two, like that, if they pull on that door, you can't open it. But if you let it go and then do it, it'll open. So I can see me trying to pull that off many times and not necessarily getting away with it. That's a little cupboard for stuff and things. Second door, and the double room, which is little cupboards above the bed, my pyjamas, a window, you know, normal. But one thing that this has that most things do not have is the mystery of the shoe. I've stood on the bed before because if I stand on the bed it's a perfect height and it's just a random shoe-shaped thing. And so it shall live up there for the rest of its days. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the journey up here because it sort of flew by. In fact, let me sit down and I'll tell you about the rest of it. So the first hour and a half journey, literally we just sat there talking for the entire journey, so that sort of just flew by before we knew it. And the second one, it was really quite crowded, which is why I didn't really film anything on it, because we barely got a seat. It was like somebody was sat at a table of 4 and I asked, is anybody sitting at these other 2 tables? And he's like, no, sure, go for it. And you can actually see him on the video. It was a lovely guy, but he was on his laptop. And we were at the train station then, as it was pulling away, he was sort of sat there like, and so I went, bye! Anyway, bye, back to me. So I want to see if that got picked up or not. But it was quite quiet, and like, aside from it being busy, except for one family. It seemed like 2 women and about 5 kids, all of them under the age of 6, just screaming and screeching, and if that wasn't bad enough, you've got the parents who like are screaming and screeching as well, like, get that out of your mouth and stop yelling. And I'm just like, please, like, I just can't wait to get off this train and get away from them. And we overheard them like, you best start getting ready or whatever. We've only got 20 minutes left, and it was that look of sort of like, we only have 20 minutes left too. Please don't tell them they're getting off at the same stop as we are. And then, so we get off, they get off first, and we sort of get out the way, like, you know, shoo. And we think, there's plenty of campsites around here. There's no guarantees that they're coming to ours. So we phoned for a taxi because we've done this many years, so we know, although you can walk from the train station, don't do it when you're carrying, like, 5 bags. So we're waiting for the taxi and we see them go to the end of the road and we're like, please turn right, and they turn left towards the camp. So we're just like, there's still a possibility they might not end up here. But we phoned for a taxi, and then when it showed up, I was just looking out the window and saw them go past, and I thought, they're going to be miserable after their walk. But I got told not to, but I was so tempted just to go, farewell, as we went past. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you some of the stuff on the table as well, which I'll close the door and show you now. Bam! Camera angle change. Because now I can actually show you the things on the table, such as this, an adorable little box. No idea what it was just on the table when we came in. So I thought it'd be stuff like, you know, pieces of paper saying this, that and the other. But that's what's in this bag. Keys. Shoop. Keep going. Oh, there we go. So you've got your fun passes, per usual. Don't know if that's being picked up or not. Thing saying, buy our caravans! Oh! A map! We're actually happy this time because we ended up on Clwyd, I think they call it, which is the one at the bottom. So we're here. See, come in. We went to reception, walked up. We got lost a little bit here, but that's fine. Then we went to Clwyd. So it's on the lower thing, so that's much better because it means way less walking. Instructions, barbecue. This cute little message saying, you know, in summer we get ants, don't leave food out. But look at that cute little thing. Deals from the bar saying, come buy our food. We've got a special deal on every single day. Things. I've no idea about this one. Things to see and do and stuff. One moment, please. Sorry about that. One glass of milk and sudden visit later. Last thing on here is 2 entertainment guides. Only because for today and tomorrow we're in peak time. And the rest of the week we're in that. The only difference between them though is that this one has the, I was going to say Team Star Productions, they're no longer called that. They're called Trooper Productions. And instead of being Sparky's crew, we now have the Starland crew. Even though it's the exact same shows. They've now added a lizard and a duck, and by the looks of it, they've taken away Pipsqueak, who is the mouse, for those of you who don't know. And Team Stars are now called Troopers. Anyway, I'll go into more detail about that later, probably do a quick scan of it. The box. I thought this would have all that paper in, but instead, it has a little kitchen, can't think of what it's called, like kitchen towel thing for like washing your dishes in case you'd forgotten them. This cleanup thing and a scrubber, and I thought that's really cool just in case you've forgotten it. But there's more. These coffee and tea whiteners. There's more of them to go with the coffee. There's 4 of these. Where's the 4th one? That one as well. Some of these are original. Oh no, they're all original. And sugar. I was supposed to say tea there because I was doing it in an order, but I can't remember. There is tea in here though. More sugar. Twinings. Whole bunch of them. Oh, nobody saw that. Washing up liquid. And bin bags. Basically, it's a nice little box to say like, don't worry, people forget things. We've provided some stuff for you. And I think that's part of the new Park Dean thing because it used to be Park Resorts. And last year I was complaining about it because, well, primarily we were up in Gwent. But they basically not pre-ordered, booked a place down like in the bottom 3 fields. Oh, this is going great this time, so that's better for us. But yeah, Park Resorts, I don't think ever did this, but this nice little like box of stuff is just so adorable, and it's nice because in case you do forget things. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now, do a quick scan of the events for you, and then we'll get on with the rest of the holiday. Like I said, this is the peak time one. The only difference between all of the things is that these will have one, I think, wiped out. Oh no, that's the inflatable run. Water walkers. One of these is like an hour earlier. I think it is the wiped out thing. And the fact that in the off-peak ones you don't get shows, such as the Superhero Squad. But you still get stuff like Madness and Mayhem and the Park Live shows, party dances and Late Night Hub. So the only thing that changes is the shows. And considering we have 2 days on peak, we're going to be able to get a show for you. I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't have anything different in them. Nope. See? These ones just... no shows are mentioned. I mean, we've got Trooper Showtime, but it's not like the professional show, whatever they called it. Super Squad Heroes. With oh I spoke about this one last time, but I didn't get to film it, but I will this time. So we were looking at the pull-out bed, and there's a little car. Little toy car underneath, like in the wooden sections, underneath where the seats would usually be. Because I mean, we took all the cushions off. We're gonna make a fort out of them. I'd like to point out we did not actually make forts with the cushions. At least not this time. And that's where I'm going to end this episode. But don't worry, I did grab that night's show because we had Abolitious and Union Jack. But they're so long they're going to get their own things, along with pretty much every other show. I did focus mainly on entertainment in this holiday, so there's going to be a lot of that. But there is a few days where I went out, which are going to come up. Sorry about the delay, but I've had a bit of issue with my editing software. But that should be sorted now. And I hope you enjoy this video and look forward to the next ones. Have a nice day.